Hey guys, I'm Shawn of WebPianoTeacher.com. We're doing Jolene today by Dolly Parton, Miley Cyrus. Let's take a listen. Jolene, Jolene, Jolly, Jolene. All right, I can't sing that high. I gave it a shot. Guys, if you check out our Facebook page, WebPianoTeacher.com Facebook page, you can check out our live video of our family performing Jolene. It's pretty good, actually. It's my family. We just do it together in 30 minutes. Awesome stuff. Anyway, I'm going to teach you how to play this. If you are a member of WebPianoTeacher.com, you can download my actual sheet here for this. Now, I'm going to teach this kind of the advanced way, but there's also a really easy way I'm going to show you with chords. We'll do that on the website. On this part one here, I'm going to show you how to do this little guitar part at the beginning that I showed you. Miley Cyrus does it too. Really popular version. It's a pretty good version. And that's the version I'm going off of. She does it in the key of C minor. Dolly does it in the key of C sharp minor. I'm going to show you how to change that very easily to C sharp minor. It's going to blow your mind how easy it is to change the key on this. But anyway, so we're doing it two different ways. And we'll start with this guitar part here. And guys, if you want to check out the new site, you can view all the free part ones on my website without having to watch a YouTube ad. So that's a neat thing. Go check the site out. Check out the search functions. We updated everything, okay? So check it out. All right, here we go. Let's see, C minor. And this is Miley Cyrus's version, but it's a very good version. This is the guitar part at the beginning. It's kind of advanced here. And we'll just look at chords in the part, I guess, 3 or 4 on the website. But let's learn this guitar part. It's pretty cool. G, B flat together in the right hand. 1 and 2. All right. Then we're going to go to a third finger on the C. So left hand's on the C in the bass. Okay, so that's what we have to start with. Da-da. Got that right there. Da-da. The little dashes mean you're going to hold the notes out. The curved lines mean those go a little quicker. So, bum, bum. And we're not going to use any pedal to begin with because you can ruin this with pedal. Okay, the acoustic guitar does not have a pedal, so we're going to not use any here to start with. G and D is next. So your thumb stays there. You don't move it. So that's what we do. We add on to what we have. Right? We don't try to digest the whole measure at once. We stick the first little part, and then we add the next part. So I have G and D for that next part. So it's ba-dum, bum. Got that? Da-da-da. Now try this. Take your hands off, then put them back on. There's a lot of piano playing is knowing where you are on the keyboard, and you can practice that by starting with your hands off and seeing how quickly you can just get to the first thing. There we are. Now, the next thing's not too bad either because you're still on the G on your thumb. Then I'm going to go G, D, E flat. Okay? You can use 3, 4, or 4, 5 like I'm doing. So that's all I'm going to add. Here we go. Ready? And. Again. Da-da, da, 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 do that rhythm. Ba-da, ba, da-da. Right? Now we're going to add the next thing. So this is kind of the way that I teach everyone to practice. All right? Not just showing you the keys, but showing you how to practice. You got to know how to practice so that you can get to where you want to be when you play it. And we always start with small things, and we learn that small thing, and then we learn the next small thing. Then once we have that next small thing, we put them together, and we practice it as a group, as one unit. Then we learn the next little small thing, add that onto it. So it's like a chain we're adding onto. That's really the best way to practice. I was a sophomore in college before I figured that out. Okay, I just went along playing things and trying to play through stuff and learn the whole song at once instead of learning how to practice. Learn that right now. You can use it on everything you do. All right, so we have the first half of the measure. Now we have this C, G. Well, that's great because my fingers are already there. Don't got to move around. I'm right there. So I'm not going to add this yet. I'm just going to add that on to what I already know. And go. Now work on that a while. Pause your video. My son Carter was learning off my videos yesterday. And he was learning Imagine by John Lennon. And he wasn't quite getting it. And I watched him learn, and the reason he wasn't getting it is because he kept playing the whole time I was trying to explain on the video what to do, and he would just see me do a little something, oh, I got that, and he would play the whole time and not pay attention to the video. So make sure you're paying attention and not playing the whole time. In fact, it might be good to just watch the video through once without playing if you're someone who can't stop playing while you watch the teacher. That might help you. And then the last little part, G, E flat, D, C. Da, da, da. So that's right there too. So everything is right here, guys. Look at my right hand. It's all right here. Okay? Now I'm going to add that on to what I know. And go. See if you're holding. Are you holding where the dashes are? Da, da, ba, ba, da, 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 da. Again. I speed it up. I have. All right, if you want a little more challenge, put another C right here. I typically will just put one note on the left hand if the chord stays the same, because all of my students are online students, are learning how to vamp. I've been teaching that for 12 years, so you know what to do on that if you've been doing that for a while. What you can do is put another C right here. So then we have, you just vamped. If you've never vamped, V-A-M-P-E-D. It's not anything to do with vampires, but you just put a C right there. You're just adding something in the left hand that's already there and it's not written. You just put it in. You did it. Now you can also, according to your level, put a fifth in there. Octave and a fifth, I always say. Octave, and there's the fifth, the G. So when you see a C in the bass, you just know that that G is also included in that. So we could do this. What did I do there? I put a G right here. And after you print your score out, if you print this out for viewing or on the website, and look, you can not only print it out on a sheet of paper, that's fine, but what I like to do, I like to get, if I have a piano or a keyboard or something, get a monitor like this thing or this thing. Monitors are so cheap now. Put it on top of the piano, and you can look at it like this instead of a little sheet of paper. You can zoom in and see a little part, or you can zoom out and see the whole page at once, or see 3 lines at a time, however you want to do it. But that's how I like to use the sheets on this, is to have a big monitor. Anyway, so I'm putting a G right here. Let's see. Put a G right there. And I put a C right there like I already said. And I put a G right there. All right, so you can mark up your score. You can print it out on a piece of paper and write in stuff that you want to try out. This is just a template. All right, so if I really go all out, neat. All right, guys, so work on that first measure. That's probably the hardest measure right there at the beginning, the guitar part. And then later we do the piano part the way the guy does on the Miley Cyrus video. But it'll also work with the way Dolly does it. And I'll also show you a simple way if this is too hard and you just want the chords and you just want to go like this. I'm going to show you how to do that if you need a really simple way to do it. All right, see you on webpianoteacher.com. Enjoy this song, guys. I really love Dolly. Hope to do more of her songs in the future. Talk to you later.